Hello, welcome to Sunflower Top 10. Today we're going to talk about top 10 things you should never do on a first date. Let's get to it. Number 1. Talk about your previous relationship. Are you trying to move on with someone, or are you looking for a therapist? A rebound maybe? Either way, talking about your ex is not the conversation your potential new lover wants to hear, especially if he or she is interested in you. Number 2, talk about yourself constantly. If you constantly talk about yourself, it means you're not interested in your date. And as such, there is no point in dating someone other than yourself. Number 3, be quiet. Being quiet says you're not interested in the date or you simply are not interesting to date. It results in a boring and easily forgettable date, and of course, there is no need for a callback. Number 4, drink like a fish. If you drink to the point where you could potentially get drunk on the first date, it is a sign that you are reckless and are dependent on someone else you do not know to not take advantage of you. And you are potentially an alcoholic. Number 5, talk about your problems. Sure, you might be losing your house, your daughter got kicked out of school, and your mom still lives in the basement. But saying it to your date on the first date is a surefire way to another problem, and that is not being able to get a second date. Number 6, look a mess. Yes, we first date with our eyes, and I believe that what we see is what we get. So if you show up on a date looking unkempt, your date will want to show themselves through the door. Number 7, go to a lonely place. 9 times out of 10, your date will be with a stranger. Now, if you haven't been listening or reading the news, I have 2 words for you. Stranger danger. Always make sure you know a lot more than the basics about a person before you trust them enough to be isolated with them. Number 8, be late. Unless you're the last to walk the Victoria's Secret runway, there is no need to be fashionably late. It is rude. However, life does happen, and if you must run late because something important comes up, communicate with your date. It shows that you value his or her time and the date. Number 9, take selfies. Taking selfies are second nature in 2019. However, try to refrain from taking selfies on your first date. Your attention should be on the date and not on what you're gonna post after the date or during the date. Paying attention is never overrated. Number 10, have sex. Okay, so if you have sex on the first date, then congratulations, because that means you are able to accomplish what a lot of people takes a much longer time to do, like know a person, build trust, talk about where the relationship is going, or even know the person's full name and address. But seriously, unless you're trying to conquer something, having sex on the first date is not an accomplishment. Okay guys, so that's it for Sunflower Top 10. Please like, share, and don't hesitate to leave some of your own tips on what not to do on the first date in the comment section below. See you soon!